Namaste. This is the fifth episode of the series Saturn-Ketu series. And so in this fifth episode, I have talked more about Saturn and how Saturn is real, meaning Saturn signifies reality. Saturn wants you to be real, to be practical. And that is why the signs Capricorn and Aquarius are more practical, because they are ruled by Saturn. So let's begin with this fifth episode, and soon I will post the last sixth episode. So let's begin with this. It is said that when Akbar came to know of the death of his opponent Maharana Pratap, he bowed and said, "Rana, you have won and I haven't." Such was the valor of the great Rajput king Maharana Pratap. One significant quote of Maharana Pratap is, "I do what I do because it is the right thing to do. I am a warrior, and it is the way of the warrior to fight superior odds." Aurangzeb is a good example of Saturn-Moon Conjunction. Saturn is not happy with Moon. Saturn ensures that Moon comes in its total control. And so all qualities of Saturn, good or bad, penetrate into the Moon, that is the mind, and the person becomes Saturn. Such a person is too cold-blooded. Even if angry, he does not express openly. The other side of this placement is that repression is seen more than expression. And so many times, if other aspects are not supportive, then people with this Saturn combination often commit suicide, are prone to committing suicide. Repression is something that goes on killing you. You want to have experiences, sex, love, joy, bliss, peace. You want all kind of experiences, but when you repress your desires, when you repress your feelings, you don't move ahead. And unless you move ahead, self-learning is not possible. And when there is absolutely no self-learning, how can you progress in true sense? How can you grow in the real sense? And so repression blocks your growth. Never repress your feelings. If you love someone, step ahead and express. Expression is life. Repression is suicide. Repression is the pitfall for all those people who want to transform their lives. They have to avoid repression. Indulgence is not so bad, because indulgence can one day bring understanding, but repression can never bring understanding. Always remember this. A person who is eating non-veg for many years at some point may realize that he must slow down and shift his gears to vegetarian food. A person who have had plenty of sexual experiences and sexual pleasures at some point may realize that he should stop monkeying around. Enough is enough. Now it is time to experience something that is far beautiful, far blissful than sex. A person who has been running behind money and accumulating his whole life comes to the realization that enough is enough. Now it is time to do something for the nation, for the society, for those who are still struggling to earn. So you see, it is only when you experience that you can understand. And it is only when you understand that you can realize. And so in my life, I respect every man and every woman who have been through all kind of experiences. Because such a man, such a woman can move to the next level, the spiritual level. And only such a man and such a woman can become yogi and yogini in the true sense. I may be condemned by certain pundits, certain intellectual folks, but who cares? Truth never cares for what is going to happen. Truth is simply happy to share what is, and what is. Truth remains while the rest sooner or later gets dissolved with time. The whole purpose of meditation is to help you to remain in the is. There should be no was and no will, just is. Because life is in this moment, and only a man who lives moment to moment is a man of awareness. Isness is his way of life. Isness is my way of life, and isness should be the way of your life too. Yakusan says, isness is my business. That is my business also. That has been the business of the Buddhas, a single business, and that is bringing people to isness, to here and now, to this present moment. Saturn is all about being real. Understand this. And I appeal to all my followers and listeners. Saturn is being real, and life is flowing now. Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha. Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha. Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha.